What's up, it's Solon. Today we are here in part 2 of our Shou, or the Flame Eater, rather, series. And as you can see, we've expanded a little bit off screen. I did a couple things. I'm trying to think of what it was. I know I converted my daughter, the mother of monsters, to my cause. And I also married her to this guy, the Light of False Promises, who was over here, somebody ended up taking him over. Yeah, this guy. He ended up beating him in a battle for his duchy, and so he took him over. So it's pretty useful to have such a powerful guy. And I'm going to work on trying to befriend, or no, did I befriend him? I befriended this guy as well. So I'm friends with him now, and I'm slowly working on this guy so that I can hopefully get him to convert. I just tried. He said no, so we have to wait a little bit. But in this one, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my woo, like improving my Hellfire Disciples, and then trying to go on, because I realized the reason I couldn't do any of these chi arts is that you have to get, you know, the prerequisite to do it. I kind of did it a little bit in my Piao Piang video, but it didn't really work out because I didn't know what I was doing. What you have to do is you have to do a journey with your, your woo, and then you can learn one of these things. So you can learn like feng shui, obligation, tapestry, kiai, or su wei, I believe is how you would say that. Demonology is not available because we are only in a vampire playthrough, which is again why we had to become an infernalist, demon cultist through the console. That's my bad. But we should be able to do some of these. We need some prestige. Obviously, we're pretty low, even if we are illustrious. I just used a ton of it for a bunch of different things. I think what I'll do for this one, or to start, is I want to kind of like expand at least a little bit more. I wouldn't mind. I'm trying to like kind of spitball. I want to take this, obviously. I want to take this, probably this. I think I'm going to have to start trying to dismantle the Golden Court. I plan on going on a holy war against them for Angkor, and then sort of like work my way down Champa as well, eventually. And then, because we can do a holy war, I think, every 50 years. I don't have anybody with any significant claims. Well, I mean, this guy's got like a couple duchies. That's technically a kingdom. My daughter actually looks like has a pretty big swath over here. What is this? But that's also, remember, like 12k. So this is a kingdom title that we could technically take. This girl's about to lose it to this dude, so he's going to take all of this. So that's something to be concerned about, I guess. He's not very strong, though. This one is definitely going to be a problem. I actually did end up getting into a battle with her off screen. Managed to barely survive because I had enough money, but it did not. It was ugly. So if she comes for me again, I'm a little worried that it's going to go poorly for me. But that's the idea. And I also want to work on binding some wraiths. And if you look here, if we come into, so make love to ghosts, which is an interesting name. As a character interaction, you can bind a wraith using one of their unallocated fetters. And then I believe we also want to get, what is it? You could spawn a wraith. So Beacon of Longing first, and then make love to ghosts. These two, so that we can get more of our Umbra aptitude up as well, I believe is how that would work. So Birth of a New Yama King is the goal of the series, right? And to get Umbra aptitude, this has to be at about 300% on this screen, so we're pretty close. 75 prowess, easy. We're going to have to bind at least 5 wraiths to us. That's going to be like kind of our goal. I don't think I'm going to work on Council of Dragons unless I somehow make my way up here enough to where I can declare war on this guy, because technically you can dismantle him if you get close enough. So I may make my way, go here, here, and then like here, and then just close enough to where I can try to dismantle the Andahor and then do Council of Dragons, because that could be interesting for us if we want to, even though I'm technically a demon, so I wouldn't really care if the Anda were attacking them, but I don't want him to get too strong to where I can't fight him, so that's kind of where I'm at. These guys are vampires. They're pretty strong. Do I have anybody that's like particularly strong? These guys are really strong, actually. These demons are really strong. I forgot I had Fat Striders of the Hell of Boiling Oil. I only have 1, though. I would love to get 2, but I just don't make enough money at the moment. And I'm slowly still working, of course, on improving our lands and getting some more money, because that's always something that you want to do. But yeah, this should be good. I'm really excited for this little series that we have going on. Mini-series, of course. I don't want it to be more than like 3 or 4 parts, but hopefully by the end of November, we're done with this one. So to start off here, let's go to war for some captives, because this person's really weak, and I just want to try to get a little bit more XP. And maybe some money, too. I think she's got like 89 gold. So if we capture somebody, we should be able to at least, grab some fools. The Scarlet Phoenix Court, once a thriving center for the more Yang-focused Dharma, has been on a steep decline for a while. It has gotten to the point that the court earned a reputation as an infernalist Akuma-infested hellhole, going as far as to push the Chinese Yellow Emperor Court to consider intervening, something they don't do mostly because of its own indolence. Consolidating the area will put the prospective ruler on a crossroads. Taking back the mantle of the Scarlet Phoenix would focus on a more inward-centered path, though not necessarily peaceful considering some of the more violent Dharma dwelling in this area. Another road would be to eschew this legacy and instead build something new, something far more likely to focus on conquering and likely purging the rest of the region, and perhaps even beyond later on, rumbling from the jungles. Oh, she changed it. Oh god, she's strong. The Pestilite Warriors are the ones that I'm a little worried about, but that's why I'm trying to improve my Twilight Archers, because they are stronger than them. Can I ransom you? 92? I'm going to take the money first. Yeah, that's way better to me. I'll take those captives, though, whenever you got them. I think we have 2 soul arts, so we can now do Beacon of Longing. As a character interaction, spawn a new wraith to your court, and I can also force somebody to become a wraith if they die. That's really useful. And again, we'll work on our chi. We're going to have to do, unfortunately, is we're going to have to do probably more feasts so that I can befriend more of my children and more of my family so that they'll convert to my faith. Captured her again. This lady loves getting captured. I'm just going to keep making money off of you. You, however, let's see. You're not very good, so I'm just going to execute you. Flame eating, bye-bye. I don't remember how many we got last time. I remember it was like a bajillion. Black Wind is not that good. I feel like Iron Mountain is better. And that slowly increases it, I think, every time. Oh, I guess Black Wind does increase it by 10. This lady loves getting captured. And see, this is why I do it. I'm no longer obese. That's always a good move. Little 9-month battle. We gain 100 piety. And we have 1 prisoner only. It's unfortunate. It's not very good. So I'll just eat him. Oh yes, I ended up getting rid of one of my demons and got some Twilight Pikemen as well, because I figured if we eventually fight the Onda, we're going to need those. And even though these guys are really strong, these guys are very close in strength. If I can find somewhere good to station them, it might be good for me. Unraised is 2. I'm not going to worry about them too much at the moment. What I am going to do is I'm probably going to raise these guys by 2. And then while they're raising, I'll lose some money. But hopefully while they're not, I'll be able to make that back, because they're going to be my main defense against these guys. Okay, see, let's back up. Now it's at 3.8, which is perfect for me. I'm going to do a Holy War for Pinghai, because I want my realm to look normal over here. And I still have a couple years of a truce against the person to the south, Piao. So she should not come over here too soon. I'm going to start working on this first. This is a cool character, though, and I do have a Starts I Recommend video coming out, or actually, I guess at this point it would have already been out. At the time of me recording this, it's not out, but those are different things. Ooh, 80 gold and additional taxes. Love to see that. New soul art. That's the second one. I think what we should do maybe is like improve a building. Let's see. I think most things cost, yeah, they cost prestige though, so we got to get more prestige for sure. We could make some titles. We have a Kingdom of Hunan, which is 325. I might as well just do that, honestly. Although that's really close. We'll work on making titles here in a second. I can just see in a minute if any of these are worth grabbing. We grabbed you. How much are you worth? 100 gold? Yeah, I'm definitely going to take that. It is fine. Delicious. So be it. Gorgeous. And we can found a holy order if we want to, which actually, you know what? That would probably be huge for me, so I'm going to do this for sure. There can never be too many warriors dedicated to defending the true faith. I will honor Ebb and Dragon by giving those who would serve a house in arms. Let's see. So now we have these guys, and they have Twilight Cataphracts. 75 of them. That's, yeah, that was worth it for sure. I guess I could do it. I'll just say no. I don't really want to play this guy. Oh, I guess I am playing him. That's okay though. We don't need it. Okay, so what's down here? Are any of these good? Whoa, wait a minute. This is fantastic. Yes, it is. Holy crap. Where are my buildings at? I think I'll get rid of you then and grant this to somebody. Who's over here? You have too many. You don't have that many. I'll give you this. And then I will work on... Oh, my court champion is gone. Well, that sucks. I'm going to keep this one. And I think I have 2 duchies already, don't I? This, however, I will make a new duchy for, and then I'll hold on to it. I don't have 162 gold, so I can't. But when I have 162 gold, I'll do it. This guy I'm going to get rid of. Let's see if anybody has any good skills. No, no, no. My grandson, my player heir, he's got 50. My son and husband, I think he has a couple, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got a couple, but I can give him a couple more. This is a kingdom title? I don't really think that's true, but whatever. You want me to take this? I can't, dog. That's way too far away. Deal with that yourself. That was not my responsibility. However, I am going to go to a holy war for these guys, and then I'm going to call in my army as well. I'm gonna send him out for my little port here. Which actually, let's what's this little building? It's a seaport. It gives you 4 holding tax a month. Holy! This place is gonna be loaded. Oh, this is gonna be great. And then we can also grab a blood tax here at some point. That'll be pretty nice. I can hire them at no cost and raise all of my armies. And I'm now making 9 gold a turn, which is apparently awesome. So it's a good thing I grabbed this. This is definitely going to be helping me. Gonna have to work on converting that for sure, because that's going to be bad otherwise. So is there a soul art? Let's see. Will the quiet can damage spirits? I feel like we should get that one too. I feel like being able to damage a spirit is good. We can random unresolved. Sorry, I was distracted. Can flame eat these people. We should probably just go down that whole tree. I should probably read through it. Having those Midnight Cataphracts is insane. These guys are so strong. Or Twilight Cataphracts, I'm sorry. Midnight Skirms. Oh, that's not good. It's not good at all. Is that a mine? Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's only 1 though. Because I was like, if that's a really good mine, I'm gonna be pissed. My grandson, he would be good. If I can give him this whole thing, you, and then maybe demand a conversion. If he says yes, that could be huge for me. Oh, they never want to. They never ever want to do it. New soul art. Let's see. So how many do we have now? 2. I feel like being able to damage spirits is important for what we're trying to do here. So we'll do that. Oh yeah, I have the spirit wilds. I'm gonna increase my legitimacy to true. And people would like that. Let's do a mirror zone expedition, I guess. Looks like they're back to back. And I can go that way. Other options? I'll flip through this a couple times. What's a great sigil pennant? Okay. Ginger dragons. It's okay, it's not terrible. Serpent pen, what's that? Yeah, I don't need any of that. Do it again. Clayman amulet. One of the most coveted charms created by the Dream Speakers are the Clayman amulets. The Clayman is a small, human-shaped, brightly decorated clay figurine worn on a cord around the neck. Anyone wanting to get the protection benefits of a Clayman amulet must attune it to himself by anointing it with his own blood or semen, okay? Once anointed, the Clayman becomes a powerful protective charm. The next 5 times the character takes damage while wearing the amulet, the Clayman absorbs the wound in its entirety. This includes wounds brought about by physical combat, poison, and magic. Each wound causes one of the Clayman's limbs to crumble to dust. With the 5th and final wound, the head of the Clayman crumbles and the charm is destroyed. That seems really useful, actually. I'll take some stress. Oh, nothing happened. Cool. Our legitimacy has been raised, baby. Let's go. Huge. So now we're at true. I'm just going to go to war for that kingdom. Although, actually, I need to wait a second. Never mind. That's right. I could raid for captives. And bide my time. Because that could be... No. That could be really big for me. Let's raid for captive against you. We'll just start our small excursion. A tiny, tiny attempt. Really great early dub, which is exactly what I wanted to do. And I think we captured one of their children. Right? No. How much are you? 50 gold is going to be really nice to fund this war. I will ransom you. Disloyal champions. Yeah, you don't have to do it. Oh my god. Am I going to survive both of them? Oh, wait, maybe. Oh my god. Horrific. Where is she? Why is she not leading any of her battles? What are you doing? Done. I somehow, through sheer luck, managed to win. Thanks. I gained some legitimacy as well. I have a what the? Hello? Who do I have? 250? Yes, sure. Although, how much would I get for eating you? I just want to see. Only get 500 pied. It's not really enough, but it is one of her children. Yeah. I will ransom it. I can't pass out that 250. That's too much. Everybody would say yes, of course, but sorry, guys. Are any of you any good? No. I'm not. Perfect. And we got a new Shintai lifestyle, actually. Inflict or heal your partner. Excellent Corpse is really good, so I'm going to grab that one. Now we're at 74 prowess. Sick! Okay, so I managed to beat you. We have a 5-year truce. This... They're fighting against them. I could offer to join his war, but I'm not... They're not fighting a peasant faction, so it doesn't work like that. Let's just recover our troops for a second. That went surprisingly well. Marked sacrifice released. Oh, he was the marked sacrifice. Dang. Okay, so that's what that means. Okay, we're doing well so far. Doing okay. Excellent. I love it when they attack me. Where are you? Oh, good. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Thank you. I was wondering how I was going to get more money. How much money are you going to have to pay me for this? 453, dog. You have made a mistake. I have to find them at a more advantageous spot for me. Caught him. Perfect. Lost the bruise trade. I've healed a superficial wound. What was this? Oh, yeah, dude, for sure. Hell yeah. Perfect. Grab him. Done. Skis. Give me him. If I can catch one of these dudes, that would be perfect. Let's see what else we grab. We grab this guy and this guy. This guy's actually not bad. I wonder. Who are you? You would be an excellent sacrifice. Negotiate release. You'd have to convert. I can't. 100 gold is really nice. How much are you? 50 gold? I'll take the 100 gold, and then for you, I'm gonna Wraith summon on death, and I'm gonna actually turn you into a Wraith. My courtier. Perfect. Because he would actually be pretty solid. And I will end this war. 456. Love to see it. Perfect. Cool. Thank you for the money. I really needed it. Let me see my executions here. Does he not count as somebody that I've killed because I resummoned him? Let me look at my courtiers. This guy. Yeah, there he is. I need you to... I cannot confirm. Can't follow screaming. Do I have that skill yet? No, I don't. Haunter's Rage. I need to do courtiers. This, I have to use weakened fetter. So what is this? A fetter is a person, place, or object that ties a wraith to the shadowlands and keeps them from moving on, along with allowing a wraith to hang on to their existence, keeping them from falling into oblivion. Fetters are also places where a wraith can slumber and gain back corpus. If a fetter is destroyed, the wraith loses a major tie to the shadowlands, and therefore their existence becomes more shaky. Wraiths with no fetters do not last long in the shadowlands, as they have no place to recharge and nothing left to tie them to their unlife. Willpower may be used. Okay, so weakening the fetter will do this, and it will allow me to... Did we do it? Okay, so we did. So now we can technically bind the Wraith. Willpower may be used, resulting in 20 mental strain. Binding an entity with dark magics and pure will, they are unlikely to enjoy being bound, and will likely resent you for it greatly. They've gained a weak binding hook. He's my champion and bound Wraith. I wonder now that I have this. I'm gonna command him for a year. I'm curious now with this. Total sum of your bound wraith skills must exceed. I'm gonna have to figure out what the bound wraith skills mean, because I'm not exactly sure. I don't know if that means like their total skill points. Maybe. Because that could be it. Because this guy's would be what, like 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 5 is 26. 30 something, right? 36. So we'd have to essentially have all of them have skills that equal that. That could be interesting. We definitely have to raid for more captives, right? Could take this duchy and then do a holy war for the next one, right? Because the holy war is going to cost a little bit more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take my county, my de jure. And I can also always raise my holy orders, which I think are already raised still, technically. They're not dismissed. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we still won. Okay. The Storm Crown. That's such a sick name, dude. Why don't you give me my loot back? Thanks, buddy. Let me send you back. This should be almost over, though. No prisoners is kind of a bummer. Hold on, I want to see what you get. It's 27 loot for that? Yeah, definitely take it. Perfect. Excellent. Love it. Now, whose land is that? Okay, it was yours. Slowly work on getting rid of them. The Golden Court is going to be a problem for sure. They're going to keep on being a pain in my ass, so I'm going to have to work on... What do you guys have? Midnight Skirmishers. These guys counter skirmishers, but it's not really enough. Stop asking me to fucking... Stop asking me to play these board games with you. I don't want to. Do any of you beat skirmishers out? You do. Raksha of Ravana. What do you cost? Not really a lot, actually. Oh my god, wait a minute. I was like, what the hell? 1, 2... Like 300 of those? Probably pretty good. Let those improve. And then maybe get like 1 more of these. I think would be good. And then once that's done, we'll take this for sure in this episode. And then I guess I could probably do a Holy War for this guy's kingdom instead. He loves attacking me. This Wraith actually has a claim on the whole thing. But it's 13,000 to go to war for a Wraith, so I'm not going to do that. That's actually really crazy. Healing sleep at the start of the battle. Force the enemy knight with the highest prowess to leave the fight as long as they don't have strong mental defenses. Interesting. Can I do that? I think that's an automatic passive. That's actually really sick if that's true. Little stress every year. Can I command my Bound Wraith again? I don't think we've done anything with him in a while. Help the target in wars. Oh, 9 effectiveness plus 9%. The same thing could be true for you, but you're kind of weak, so I'm not going to do that. I could summon another Bound Wraith. But I think what's easier is like finding somebody that you like and then killing them, and then just doing it that way. It seems like the more logical way to go. Who is this? You know what? I'm understanding now too, because I guess you could technically grab somebody like this. I could take gold as of no concern, and then I could do Wraith summon on death, and then I can kill them. Right? Technically. I can imprison you. Start holding a grudge. Not exactly the best method to do this. I wouldn't probably say you should, but I'm going to for sure. Now you're a Bound Wraith, and you have pretty great stats. So I'm gonna weaken a fetter on you, and then I could bind you. But I think we should. How often can I weaken a fetter? It takes 5 years to do one. I can now bind you though. You are now a Bound Wraith. Cool, cool. Okay, so if you see a great person, you can technically take them and kill them, although that is sort of unethical. It's immoral, but I mean, what are you gonna do? I will definitely pardon my daughter. She's, I mean, terrible, sure, but we're all terrible, right? 500 of those to counter these skirmishers is gonna be really useful. And then I might be able to... 12? What's stationed here? You are in... Who's in non-high? You are, and you get plus 36. That's actually really useful. I'm not going to get rid of that. I have a couple of buildings being built as well, so hopefully that'll also help improve stuff. How is the progress on this going? This gets 8 gold a turn? Oh my god, dude. Unbelievable. Oh, you know what I could do? I could work on fabricating a claim on this one, and then I could sort of like make a little base. And then I could probably try to connect this coast, maybe. That was really... Wait a minute. That took 2 seconds. Hello? Am I on... What the heck is happening? Am I on 5 speed right now? Or did I just... Oh, I got into a battle. Even if I could just, like, goat them into... Or goad, not goat them. If I could goad them into attacking me, that could be huge. My Chancellor is my grandson. Would you accept the conversion? I'm just curious. It's not going to cost me anything if you say no. Yeah, you're going to say no. I have 2 years to where I can ask you again. Hopefully my husband then says yes, because then I can add him to my woo, probably. Yeah, it's you. My former husband's kid. Perfect. Now I should be able to... Oh, I can't. I do not have a Casus Belli on you. Well, that proves that. Okay, well. Just gonna grant to a noble, and then I'm just gonna make you independent because I don't care. Have fun. I was curious if I could do something with them. I cannot, so I don't care about up there anymore. We're just gonna focus on two big goals would be to get this decision, birth of a new Yama King, and then also to dismantle this, which I think would be a worthy goal for sure for us. How much gold do you get per month here? 7? Dang, 7. What the hell? 7 and 8? And I'm also improving the castle right now, so I'll get a little bit more. Men-at-Arms negotiation. Oh, minus 25%. What I should try to grab is... Which is it? Oh, no, that's down... That's down this. If you get... Yeah, 1,000 forms of flesh, then you can transform into a bunch of cool stuff, and that's always pretty sick. So I can only, I think, transform into... Yeah, the Shintai of Jade, which is fine. It gives you more prowess, but that's about it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and start dismantling them. Or should I go for this one? Just because it's like... I don't know. I would be splitting their realm, and that would look kind of stupid to me. I mean, I would be splitting their realm in both cases anyway. I could go for this one, but that's 800 prestige, and I don't really have that much money. But I do have enough to do this. Let's do Angkor. We talked about doing that for a while, so let's just grab it. Raise all, and then I will also grab my Holy Order, of course, which I think is still kind of small. I could call some of my allies, but none of them would accept. Actually, one of them would. My... Oh, you, which you have nothing. Alright, perfect. Good grab. Oh, okay, sick. I need to take this first. I was nervous. They dispersed, which is good. I don't trust, like, me moving from this spot, so I'm gonna have to just chill here. See, like, watch. As soon as I move, they, like, try to do this encircling, which is just the worst. Head off their bigger force whenever they come. Just take this. Just take it. Come on. You can do it. Perfect. Grabbed it. Excellent. Well, actually, you wait. You're too weak. Perfect. Great, great grab. And we captured somebody, which I think is actually... No, just one of your lieges. How much are you worth? I could just execute you too, which I'm going to. Oh, 50 piety isn't really worth it. I need to, like, knock her army down quite a bit. Perfect. Love it. I'll just do it. I need to lose some stress anyway. I'm just gonna flame eat you. Sorry. So I'm gonna hold out here for a second because I feel like he's just gonna head to Angkor, which is what I would do, personally. I would go right there, but I'm not gonna let you. This should significantly weaken you as well. This is a big chunk of your land, and this is a great spot because you get 3 taxes. This is probably the one I would keep next, because I think total tax here is pretty decent. And it looks like he might even have a rebellion. Oh, yes. A little bit of a rebellion. We might be dismantling them from the inside before they even realize it. You can now further bind your wraith. Oh, I can weaken a fetter again. And then I can bind the wraith the second time. Every level of your binding increases the usefulness of this wraith as if they have +1 to all skills. Negotiate an alliance with whom? Oh, nice. I should, and then I'll be able to call all these people in when I need them, but not before that. So, like, if somebody attacks me, I can technically call in my relatives. So I fast forwarded a second. I won that one without much issue, but now one of my vassals is attacking me. So I have to deal with that really fast. Which sucks because I don't have a lot of troops left. A lot of titles. I should probably make this Empire title, huh? And the Kingdom of Angkor. Because then they won't say I'm not the rightful ruler then. And now my glory is widely known. Great. I lost one of my steward, actually. My bound wraith can be kind of interesting that my own vassal is attacking me. Kind of confusing. I have 20 new titles that I have to get rid of. That sucks, because I took a whole kingdom. Doesn't matter. Give me my money. Thanks, buddy. Who is this? This is your liege. Fine, you can both go. Ah, that's lovely. Love to see that. I'm going to keep Angkor for sure, because Angkor is tremendous and gives those 3 taxes per month. So I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'll give it to whoever this is. You can have this now. Little loss per turn, but it's not a big deal. My daughter can be my chaplain, because my chaplain sucks anyway, so I might as well have a better one. I'll have you work on this, and probably you also work on this, because I don't think the faith in the county is very good, or is my faith, so. My steward, why don't you like me? Quaijin, Infernalist, Akuma, Grudge, Sadistic, Imprison me. Killed you. That's a lot of reasons to dislike me, huh? Alright, this guy, I finally found somebody else I can convert. My grandson and my great-grandson at the same time. It's very strange. Can station men at arms, which I should. Probably you guys, yeah, because you're really good. I'll station you in Angkor, and then I probably will grab. Well, we'll see. I might have to wait a second, but I'm gonna improve one of these buildings for sure. Upgrade that. That sounds good. Could also work on upgrading my hideout again too. Anything else over here any good? If I get rid of this. Minus 0.25. That's just a minus 0.5. You discovered what? Oh, you can probably have a pet unicorn, I think is what it's saying. My wraith wants to write a book. I'm not gonna let him because I don't care. It doesn't seem like it's gonna be very good anyway. I honestly think that a good one might be to actually just start going back down this. Do we have 5 of these? Divine Bird. Monthly Prestige. Oh, sweet. Divinity Key. I already have that. Actually, let's do... If your capital has a duchy spot. What is a Stone Lion Man at Arms? Actually, those are pretty solid. Let's switch back to Soul... Not Soul Art. No, Demon Art. Shintai. So that we can get down to Shintai of Flesh. The Guardian Beasts of Temples and Shrines will come alive at the Hungry One's will, and they don't cost, like, anything. They're really cheap to maintain. We're working on Angkor. I love it. I love it. I love how big my realm has gotten. This was a tough one. Blood tax. You know what? Let's do it. Let's grab a blood tax here. Who cares about these people? Done. And we can take it. And I can grant this to whoever's, like, nearby. Who is this? I think he already has a bunch of titles to the south. And I think I tried to convert him, but he said no. And I can just give him these. Pardon my daughter, always. I'm always pardoning her. She's a perfect baby and has never done anything wrong. Awesome. And we're replenishing our stone lions, which I love that we just have these. I think that's really cool. Mountains of Heaven. Should we check it out? We can get a pet unicorn. What does that do? Oh, cool. A Gaian spirit will appear. I think you can bind them then, right? Let's do it. Prowess didn't stress me out, so shockingly. Didn't cost anything. Was I supposed to find the spirit? Let me see. I'm gonna look up a wraith, see if anybody's... What about a spirit? No? Don't see anybody. Oh, here it is. A spirit has appeared. Whoa. But he wouldn't do it. So a spirit is not useful to me. So you're a tiger spirit. Monthly income wouldn't be bad. This person's okay. Alright, monthly income would be by 5%, but I think this costs 3 gold. I did turn off overextension. So, oh, wait a minute. Umbra aptitude plus 30%. I'd be willing to risk that. Because that's 295%. And we have another one that we can do as well. I'm willing to risk that, because we gotta get up to over 300%. We need to bind more wraiths, though. still binding. I probably will off screen bind some more just because there's no reason for us to just watch me binding wraiths. And I'm not going to expand, I don't think, too much more. I am going to keep on pestering the Golden Line Court. So some of that might happen off screen, but I still have about another 30 minutes to this recording, so we'll see. Because every one of these recordings, if you didn't know, if you wanted to know for these episodes, it's about 2 hours, and then I condense them. Our realm looks good, though. The Flame Court looks great. Oh, is it your daughter? I think you're probably the pre-assigned one that we're supposed to be killing, so I have to kill you, unfortunately. However, Wraith Summon on Death. You are now a bound Wraith. I didn't free you. Oh, is it because I didn't send you to... Oh my god. This thing loves freaking out. Ooh. You're also pretty good. You don't matter so much. Actually, just need to keep getting all of you. Flame Eating, yes. You I may hold on to for a minute. How much is the ransom for you? 117. Learned a new demon art. Oh, cool. Infernal Speed, Iron Mountain. What does Demon Regalia give you? It decreases Karma trait experience? It's not really. Guess we'll grab Black Wind. Because that does actually increase your prowess, unlike the other one that I was going into, which I did not understand apparently, because I'm stupid. Create this kingdom title if we want to. Don't want to. Don't need to. A new Wraith has arrived, and we can command one of my Wraiths to... No. Help the target weaken. You won't be able to command the Wraith. It increases the fetter chance, so let's see. Cool. And now, I can bind you. Ah, love to see it. I would love some more money. No longer overwhelmed by stress. I think we just have to replenish our troops a bit before we do anything crazy. We need to do a... Actually, can we do an expedition now? Yeah, we can. Cool. Let's go down the trees just to see which one we'd actually want. I think... Can manipulate the shroud? This one, it honestly looks like this one is pretty good because it can cause stress, and if you give enough stress, you actually will cause knights to leave battle entirely. So we'll try to learn this. The Ki, which costs 1,000 prestige. Shout, shout, let it all out. That's really funny. Has heard that the famed philosopher Aristotle is visiting in the Shadowlands, worthy for an Umbra expedition? What? That's sick as hell. I'm gonna definitely see that. A random event. I think we have to go to one of these, probably. We have to duel somebody. Okay, cool. We did not have to duel somebody. Is it one of these? Death waits for no one, and the Shadowlands are full of wraiths from foreign or even long-gone civilizations. Some of them can be quite talkative about their past cultures and welcome a conversation partner willing to learn about it. Nostalgia is a strong feeling for the lost and the damned. As you listen to one such wraith, your mind wanders, and you can almost feel yourself living in that time and place. We could become Bulgar. I'm fine with who I am. Aristotle was a Greek philosopher and polymath. His writing covered a broad range of subjects spanning the natural sciences, philosophy, linguistics, economy, politics, psychology, and the arts. As the founder of the Peripatetic school of philosophy in the Lyceum in Athens, he began the wider Aristotelian tradition that followed, which set the groundwork for the development of modern science. Aristotle's later life was mired by his worsening relationship with his once pupil Alexander. Forced to flee his home in Athens, his death was inglorious for such a revered monument of philosophical thought, which might have been the cause of his departure to Charon's realm after his death. The specific wraith claims of being Aristotle himself are dubious. It seems unlikely that the famed philosopher wouldn't have succumbed to his shadow or achieved transcendence by now. It is quite common for these spectral entities to impersonate such great figures, sometimes even truly believing they are them. In any case, this wraith is indeed very learned and could serve a purpose in your court. Interested by the mortal world as most wraiths tend to be, you've easily convinced him to visit your domain. Can you make me the next Alexander? Interesting. Aristotle the philosopher. I have a hook on you now. I should be able to convert you in 306 then. Okay. We are going to attack you for all of my de jure lands. Oh my god, what a defense. What a defense! Oh my god. This is insane. By the literal skin of our teeth, it was nearly double the size of me. I literally didn't even say anything because I was so locked in. I'm sorry, I need to get rid of some stress, so I have to just eat you. All right. I ended up just fast forwarding a little bit because there was no reason to watch it. I ended up winning. It wasn't very exciting. But we've now beaten them twice. And I'm going to hold on to you. Actually, I'm going to probably just do that right now. Just de-stress a little bit. And now, let's see. So for Umbra, I have 9 gold a turn, which is great, which means I can actually grab the other person. Wraith toughness. Is anybody better than you? Umbra aptitude plus 40%? Yes. Actually, perfect, because now it's at over 305 aptitude, which means Birth of the New Yama King, done. You have to have 5 bound wraiths, and you have to have 200 wraith skill. Prowess is going to be easy because I can literally just activate a skill to do that. Different titles can be created. I can usurp this kingdom title, which I will do, even though it's 500 gold, but I will take it, and my player Aaron's son can have it. Okay. Let's assess. So we have now expanded the Flame Court quite a lot. We've actually weakened the Golden Lion Court quite a lot. It would be nice to do another Holy War for one of their kingdoms in the future. But I can't just yet, obviously. I don't want to expand too much. I want to kind of just keep on binding Wraiths and doing that. So that's sort of what I'm going to be doing here in the background. I only have, what is it, 3? Yeah, I have 3. And then I think... Actually, no, I should have 4. Because I think Aristotle also counts as 1. So he doesn't count, I don't think, as a bound wraith. I could probably just turn him into a Kuai Jin. He's no longer my Yin ambassador. Oh my god, he left. Venerated as a deity of the Tron tree. Oh, okay, so we have another guy. Another dude popped up. Aristotle ended up leaving, so I'm just going to bind this guy. But that's going to be it for this video. Well, once we get to episode 3, should be able to hopefully start doing some more stuff. I'm going to explore some Umbra a little bit more and see what other stuff we can discover. But that is going to be it for this one. And then in the next one, hopefully we'll be able to click on the Birth of a New Yama King. I obviously need to figure out how I can get Aristotle back, but it seems like he's gone, so he just left, which sucks. It's not exactly what I wanted, but hey, it happens. But as always, I'm Soul. Hope that you enjoyed the video. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you like it, and I will happily see you in part 3.